Lesson 17. Today we're exploring Abraham's incredible journey in Canaan, filled with divine promises, important covenants, and some surprising twists. Our story begins with Abraham receiving a vision from God. The Lord reassures him, saying, "Do not be afraid. I am your shield, your very great reward." God promises Abraham that his descendants will be as numerous as the stars in the sky. Abraham believes this promise, and his faith is credited to him as righteousness. Then God makes a special covenant with Abraham, promising the land of Canaan to his descendants. Years later, when Abraham is 99 years old, God appears to him again. This time, he changes his name from Abram to Abraham, meaning father of many nations. God also promises that Sarah will bear a son, even in her old age. One day, 3 mysterious visitors come to see Abraham. He rushes to welcome them, offering food and hospitality, not knowing that they are angels and the Lord himself. During their visit, God reaffirms that Sarah will have a son within the next year. As the visitors prepare to leave, the Lord reveals his plan to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah because of their wickedness. Concerned for any righteous people there, Abraham begins to plead with God. He asks, "Will you spare the city if there are 50 righteous people?" Then he courageously negotiates the number down to just 10 righteous people, showing his deep compassion and belief in God's justice. Later, Abraham moves to the Negev region. Afraid that someone might kill him to take his wife, Sarah, he tells King Abimelech that she is his sister. But God intervenes, warning Abimelech in a dream. The king quickly returns Sarah to Abraham and offers him generous gifts, ensuring peace between them. These stories teach us about Abraham's growing trust in God, the fulfillment of God's promises, and the importance of standing up for others through prayer. They also show that even someone as faithful as Abraham had moments of fear and uncertainty. English Vocabulary Learning Segment. Before we go, let's review some key English vocabulary from today's story. Listen carefully and repeat after me. Promise. A promise is a commitment or assurance that something will happen. In our story, God made a promise to Abraham. Covenant. A covenant is a formal agreement or promise between two parties. God made a covenant with Abraham, promising him descendants and land. Descendants. Descendants are people who come from a particular ancestor. God promised Abraham that his descendants would be as numerous as the stars. Righteousness. Righteousness means being morally right or justifiable. Abraham's faith was credited to him as righteousness. That's all for today. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Remember, each story not only helps us learn English, but also teaches valuable lessons about faith and life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting Bible stories and English learning content.